Today, I want to give you some scenarios that sometimes you're going to think of yourself and be like, oh, I wasn't following the HIPAA laws and regulations. So, you need to be very careful with this. There are some curious friends and neighbors of the clients we have. Maybe you're outside seated on the couch, on the porch with your client because his hearing is not good. And here comes this neighbor. She walks up to you and she wants to know what's happening with the neighbor, with the friend. And then, because they see you wearing scrubs, they've seen you a couple of times entering into this room, and now they're like, they have to use you to bring out the information. So, hey, I heard my friend is not feeling well, she's been sick, what's going on with her life? How is she? Your job? Anything concerning your client, you are not supposed to give any information. You are not supposed to give any information to any other person. The person you're supposed to report to is the nurse. That you sure I'm reporting to the nurse. That you sure this nurse comes into the house and she's like, the nurse, you see the nurse always coming in and they take care of this person. They sometimes can ask you, oh, without me, what was happening? Because as a caregiver, you're the person who lives with this person most of the times. This neighbor asks you a question. Kindly and politely say, I am very sorry. I cannot share any information about this person. The best way is maybe you call the family members. They could give you something better than I could, but I can't share any information. Even neighbors can be testing you to see if we hire this company and you bring in their person, what is she gonna say to our people she's caring for? Never share a client's health information. It's not about health. Even casually, never share any information about your client. That's it. That's one neighbor who's very curious about what is happening with my friend next door. So here comes the family members asking a lot of questions. A niece comes in and she visits and she's like asking a lot of questions. How is my aunt? Is she getting worse? What did the doctor say? What you should do as a caregiver is to recommend that person because she's a family member. Don't be rude, be nice. You recommend her to speak directly to the doctor if she's authorized to, or any family member, somebody can contact. Because if a family member as well, it's better to get information to people who are always next to the client, not me as a caregiver. Not all family members are authorized to receive information. That's why when we are hired, the person who hired us is the person we always talk to because the line of being family members is long. There is stepchildren, there is children of this person, there is a cousin, there is aunt, there is everything. You can't do that as a caregiver. You can't keep giving information. It's you and the client and the person in the care line. You understand? So that's a family member. Now you could be curious. Oh, this is a family member. Maybe I should give him information. Please don't. Help yourself. Please don't. So, you as a caregiver, you come from the job, you're at your work, you're at your home, you're in the store, you're talking with your friends, you're talking to your husband, you're talking to your wife. Oh, how was work? Oh my God, my client, she has dementia and she keeps forgetting everything. Today was a weird day. Oh my God, missed this, has done this and this. Come on. You know you're not supposed to come back and tell your husband about the job you're doing, like how your client is. It's okay for him to know you're a caregiver, but you're not supposed to come back and say what happened on your job. That's between you. And here I'm talking about HIPAA. laws. If you don't know, this is privacy for the clients. Privacy for the clients. So the moment you're in the store talking about your client with your friends, with your husband, you're violating these HIPAA laws. Even without saying the name. Even saying, oh my God, my client, she's been so naggy today, she's this and this. You're violating the laws. Never discuss client's information in public or private conversations with other people. You understand? Some, like I do social media posts. I don't talk about my client. I don't talk about my client. I don't say, oh, I was on this address taking care of this person. I just give specific things. Specific things that I know that are happening in the world of caregiving. I don't specifically say, oh, I was with Mr. This, I was with Miss This, and she was this and this and this. No. Even my clients, if they see my videos, they don't know even I'm talking about them. They don't have no idea.